No, this video is not about telling my best friend I had sex. True femso here. I never have sex, which is not a good thing. And no, I did not come out of the closet. I already did. Thanks to you guys, I was able to tell my best friend I did it. It not being sex. I told her I reached 500 subs. I still need to tell her I reached 1,000 subs. My best friend is pretty much my day one supporter, and I was able to tell her I made a huge step toward my dream of doing VTubing and make some kind of money. And being able to tell her put a big smile on my face. I can't smile with this VTuber model, but just pretend I'm smiling. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I never thought I would reach this milestone, and even when it got closer, I still thought I had to work hard to achieve it. Like it was a near impossible goal. It's been less than 2 months, I'm pretty sure, and I've been able to have insane growth, all thanks to you, so thank you. My best friend has zero interest in VTubing, but because I'm interested in VTubing, she puts in the effort to care about my interests. She is a normie. We're kind of like opposites. She's a normie that gets lots of sex and backshots, and I'm a weeb and VTuber fan that gets no sex or backshots. We're basically the stereotype of two best friends being wildly different from each other. The only VTuber she knows is Gargura, but that's because I like Gargura and she is the most famous VTuber. I've been doing VTubing for over 3 years and never really got anywhere, so being able to tell her I hit the algorithm surprised her out of the blue. When I told her, I said I have something important to tell you, and I started smiling and giggling. She probably thought I was having an autistic moment, and I said I have 500 subscribers, and she was like, oh my god, congrats, you are now famous. I'm not famous, but I'm moving up in the niche micro internet celebrity VTuber status, which is new. I cannot say anymore that I have achieved nothing, which feels like I've lost the plot. I've always considered myself a failure as a VTuber. When I also mentioned I did commentary stuff, she was like, commentary is insane with the amount of views and engagement you can get, and it's kind of meta. I never thought I would do anything related to commentary, and here I am doing it. That's why I'm always thankful for this opportunity, and it might seem like I don't believe in my achievements. It's because I remember what it's like at my lowest, and I never want to be there again. I still remember that moment when I hit the algorithm and I broke my previous accomplishments. I thought nobody clicked on my videos, so I stopped checking my channel. And after uploading the last video I planned on uploading when I started this channel, and kinda came to terms with giving up. I didn't want to give up though. I had 3 videos I wanted to make and I didn't know what to do next. I was either going to continue VTubing, when I'd be trying to join a corpo, or continue with Toggy, or give up on VTube. Instead of choosing, I wanted to make 3 more videos to buy more time for me to think if I should give up or not. I wanted to make 3 more videos to buy time for me to think if I should give up or not. After making 2 of those 3 videos, I realized I hit the algorithm and I need to make more videos to capitalize on it. I was shocked by the amount of views and subs and engagement from that video. I was like stuttering while speaking. That's a feeling I won't ever forget. I didn't know if it was something that I could capitalize on and gain an audience, but I had to try at least. I think I was able to capitalize on it because now I went from 320 subs to 1,000. It's crazy to think about that I was able to accomplish in less than 2 months. I actually never saw my channel at double-digit subscribers, which is crazy to think about. I saw the sub count go from 4 to 300. There was always like a huge jump in sub count, so I never saw, for example, the sub count at 100, 200, and when it got to 500, it jumped to 700. Someone in the comments said the first 1,000 is the hardest, but whenever I thought I had to work even harder for the sub count to go up, it jumped up, which is crazy. There's so many coincidences that I have had with VTubing, it's really funny. There's the coincidence of not knowing I hit the algorithm, and I made a video about how I hate being chronically online, thinking nobody clicked on my shit. I should have been chronically online just for that one moment my shit hit the algorithm. There's the coincidence of having the most success at my lowest, which is like one of my favorite VTubers. There's also a coincidence I realized recently, which is pretty interesting. There was a quote that I saw on TikTok that made me remember that I prayed to God at my lowest. At my lowest, I started to think about killing myself, despite never believing in ending it all. To recap quickly what happened to get to my lowest, I got sick for over a month where I couldn't do anything. A VTuber audition opportunity that felt like would never come back around happened while I was sick. Barely was able to audition since I lost my voice. The deadline for the audition was on my birthday. Nothing good happens on my birthday, and I failed the audition. I felt screwed over, and that I wanted to give up on my dreams. I wanted the feeling of angst to leave, but it would never go away. I thought God was giving his weakest soldier his hardest battles, and I didn't think I was capable of getting over this feeling. I do not practice religion, but I know the importance of religion in human history and how it can help people get through tough times. I had nothing to lose. I might end up dead tomorrow, so I was like, fuck it, I'm afraid of God. And asked why things are happening that make me want to kill myself. A month later, that feeling went away, and 2 months later, I remembered I prayed to God. The quote was, God is good. You can know it all you want, but until you got to pick up that cross that you can't carry, and he picks it up for you and carries you in the cross, then you know. I thought that quote went fucking hard, even though I'm not religious. I didn't think I could get through it at the time, and after seeing that TikTok, I was like, whoa, I get why people practice religion now. Shit like that happened to me. If I ever get a custom VTuber model, I would like to add references to the different coincidences and things that had happened in my VTubing journey. Like, for example, I would like to have a cross necklace that symbolized when I wanted to give up but didn't. I don't know how, but I want a reference to when I realized I broke my previous accomplishments. Maybe like a hairpin that looks similar to the monster logo, because I was off the white monster when I saw the sub count. The model will probably still be blonde, with hair streaks and with twin tails. I like the current look of the VTuber model. It may be another hairpin to symbolize that I was inspired from my favorite VTubers that I look up to, and they're the reason why I started the VTuber Toggy, and without them, I would have probably given up. It's still crazy to think about. I saw the end of the road, which was to make a total of 6 videos and figure out what I wanted to do with VTubing. As a VTuber fan, I did not want to give up on one of my favorite things in the world. I was like, I probably should only worry about making money and pack up all my dreams and ambitions. Now I don't want to give up. I don't know where VTubing will take me and if it's something I want to do long term. But right now, I want to work at it and see what I can accomplish. And it's all thanks to you. I can never thank you guys enough. Even if I don't say it constantly, I'm always thankful. I used to wake up every day with a negative feeling inside, but now I wake up and I get to have fun doing VTubing. I literally wake up every day and feel fortunate that there's someone that clicks on my shit. I actually received my first fan edits. They made this Baja Blast edit, not to be confused with Baja Blast Freeze. I like Freeze more, but I'll take the soda. And they also made this edit. I would normally be like, I love sexual anime women, but that's me in the photo. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't jerk off to this. I get to experience what other VTubers feel when they see their VTubers sexualized. I'm now one of the cool VTubers. To all 1,000 subscribers, you get to be a Tagidachi, which is the fan name of all the subscribers. You only get to be a Tagidachi if you subscribe though. I don't make the rules. I make the rules and enforce the rules. This was suggested by a viewer, and it's fun to say. I guess I'll be the fan name for now. A lot of the stuff VTubers plan out before starting I haven't done, like VTuber lore and VTuber design stuff like height, boob size, and grip strength. If you have other suggestions for fan names and like tags, you can suggest them in the comments. Also, the engagement is crazy. Thank you to everyone that engages with my content. Whenever I see someone leave a comment, I'm like, someone spent the time to leave a comment, and I feel like I should return and acknowledge that they spent the time to leave a comment. I also still can't believe my VTubing story ended up like one of my favorite VTubers. The story of having the most success at your lowest, which feels like an internet story that only happens to other people. That happened to me, which I still can't believe. My VTubing journey is so funny. I'm blessed to be able to say I'm no longer a failure. I thought this year started to shit when the one VTubing audition felt screwed over, but now this year feels like I got stuff to accomplish. And it's all thanks to you, so thank you.